All right, I got 11 a.m. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Please turn your cell phones off or mute them, please, so they don't interrupt us. Becky, would you start us with roll call?
Sure will. Bob Olson.
Here.
Tom Kitson.
Present.
Jack Scrogstad.
Here.
Mike Copine.
Here.
Mike Zeman.
Here.
Jim Sheeline.
Here.
Tom Wilson.
Here.
Nancy Naylor.
Present.
Dean Friel.
Here. Gang's all here. All right, we'll go around the room. We'll start with Jason. You got anything share with us? Alice?
Believe everything's on the agenda.
All right. All right. We'll keep on moving then. The minutes, everybody a chance to look them over? Any corrections or changes? None, will let them stand as presented. Should be coming up here. We don't need her yet, do we? Yep, she'll be here, hopefully. We'll start with reports of committees. We'll start with Mr. Zeman.
Claims Committee met twice as usual. First one was on February 18th. We went through 44 claims. We rejected one on a credit card, but we fixed it. Then March 4th, we met, went through 57 claims, forwarded all 57. We have started a policy, what you call a spot check policy. We talked about trying to get all the credit cards put on the claims committee, even under 1,000. Well, what we finally ended up is Reed showed us how to spot check anything. It's on my viewpoint. We just didn't know how to get to it. So we've been spot checking each month. We do one department, kind of go and see.
Yep.
And we haven't found anything, once in a while, a sales tax issue, but that's, and we're going to keep doing that. And once we end up, we'll just start back at the top when we get done. The other thing that I'm curious about is, let's take, for example, the health department. We don't get claims from them. Are they financed differently than?
Their board would probably do their claims.
Oh, they have a board. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because we don't see them on our claims. And I thought, well,
Yeah.
they spend money.
Yeah.
They
and then
probably spend a lot of
do
money.
their
So
own.
they have their own board.
Yep.
Okay.
And they present them to them and then they okay them.
Yeah. That was my only question. That's my report unless somebody has a question.
Questions or
Nancy?
comments?
Did I do my spot check thing? Okay, yeah.
I like it. I like that idea. All right.
Actually, what, we have been looking for, what Mike is referring to, is there's a lot of the sales tax that
Yeah.
that people are paying in different departments, and we have sales tax numbers. So we're just trying to
Yeah,
Kind of
it's not
just get a handle
massive.
on it. But it can be what, Tom, you did the math, 5,000 or so a year. We pay in sales tax that we don't need to
Yeah.
pay. So it's really getting people to get into the habit, but
Yeah.
just doing our due diligence.
And we don't look back for a couple months, maybe.
Yeah.
But-
How do you do it if an employee or department heads out and they go to dinner or something, or they purchase something for a meeting? How do they do the sales tax then? Just pay it at that point?
We just
I'm
let,
sorry, I didn't.
Like for.
let it go.
A meal or something
I
like
mean,
that?
we're not gonna,
Yeah. you
like a
just-
meal or something.
Yeah.
There's just no way to.
Oh, yeah,
have some
not
form with it.
meals, we can't do
Right.
that, yeah. It's the bigger things like Home Depot, Walmart, SBN. Sometimes,
big
we
stuff.
have sales tax numbers. Becky has provided the number to all these bigger places as our account. And so it just slips through the cracks, but some of them don't remember to use their number. So it's kind of like
But
a little, policing of it to make sure that we're not losing a horrible amount of
more or
money.
less, we're pretty good.
Not
They're-
for
they're
travel,
pretty
not
good, but,
outside.
Becky will make a phone call and they'll fix it
Yeah.
if they can.
Lays the
So
hammer
that
down.
way, at least they're aware of, hey, somebody's watching. So
Yeah, that's good.
that's
All
my
right.
report.
All right. Thank you, Mike. We'll move to county services, Mr. Scrogstad.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. County Services met Tuesday, March 10th, and a lot of our county reports are in the onboard, and they'll be available to the public here in the next month or so. But anyway, I want to highlight one particular thing that was brought up. Alice and Joe attended a township meeting in Palmyra, and it's in regards to a petition by Dixon Apartments LLC. That petition is 25P 1658, where they're requesting a map amendment or a rezoning of the old Magnus Hotel. And there is some some people are looking to fix up this area to make it a residential area. And I got Alice that's going to fix anything that I say that might be wrong here too. But apparently, there's the people in this area, they're spreading rumors and misinformation's going around that it can be a low-income housing, it can be this, it can be that. And so Alice and Joe showed up there to say that this rezoning will help a little bit, but I'm going to quit talking. I'm just going to let Alice handle it. So Alice, if you could help fill in the gaps here.
Sure. What we're hearing from the residents in that area is a lot of reservation. The people of this subdivision are traumatized from what went on with the Magnuson Hotel. That is the priority, I think, for everyone, is that we don't want to end up back with another Magnuson Hotel situation. Couple of things that we at the county level are going to do to help prevent that is the adoption of our building codes. That will be coming to you this month. We will be asking it be held over for a month and be possibly approved next month. The second thing is when we change the zoning, it will trigger a change of use. And this will require the need for ADA compliance, fire safety compliance. So he may have to install elevators and fire sprinkling systems. If you look at this area, the residential R4 is actually more compatible with the current C3 use that it is zoned. As soon as today, that new owner could open up the next Psycho Silo bar out there. Additionally, in the C3 zone, you can have an industrial manufacturing plant that could have 3 shifts, bringing in 50 people for 3 shifts a day, bringing that into the area. With the R4, we are really restricted about what can actually be done if that's rezoned to the R4. Under C3, there are a whole bunch of options, most of them retail, business type uses. In the residential, it's going to be more of your institutional or residential based uses. So by changing the zoning, we would be restricting the number of uses that could actually come into that area. One of the biggest misconceptions going around is that this is going to be low income. This is not going to be low income. The petitioners have stated that. In order for properties to qualify for state or federal funds, they have to meet certain requirements. Those being that this is not a low-income census tract area. There are no amenities out in that area within walking distance. So those are a couple of priorities that both the state and the federal government are going to look at when it comes to low-income housing. This area has no need for low-income housing. We did go to the Palmyra Township Planning Commission. They concluded their hearing Monday night and recommended no objection. That did go to their Palmyra Township Board on Tuesday evening, and they approved the recommendation of no objection. So no supermajority vote will be required by the county board. We encourage everyone to ask the public to come to the meeting on March 25th at 5 p.m. We will have Zoom, YouTube, and in-person options. It is the forum where the public is to be heard. So please encourage people that have questions or concerns to come out on that evening. Any questions?
I just wanted to add to that this is probably going to be a emotional information for the public, and they'll be contacting county board members. So I'm urging the county board members to, when you get phone calls, that these people attend the March 25th hearing, and they also listen to the March 25th hearing, because that'll be facts rather than emotion that's going to be presented during that time period. So also, we want to tell the people too that when it comes to us to vote, they won't have a chance to talk at that particular moment. So this March 25th is the time for the people to show up and use their voice. So anyway, so that's what I have. Everything else is available.
That's a good point, Jack, and thanks Alice for explaining that. So I've had phone calls on it already, so anybody else?
It's great.
Good for the community. All right, thanks, Jack.
Yep.
Public Safety and Court Services, Mr. Copine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Public Safety met Tuesday, March 10th. Prior to getting into the business aspect of it, the sheriff has announced that and introduced a new EMA director, being Seth Jansen. He had been in emergency management for 13 years, formerly serving as EMA director in Whiteside County and Community General Medical Center. So we shortly indoctrinated him to our atmosphere and welcome him and look forward to, he didn't have a report. I asked him for the reports. Business as usual. Last month's minutes were approved. Spoke with Terry from Animal Control. Excuse me, the cat issue that we experienced here within the county has been taken care of. All the cats have been taken care of. Homes found for them. I think she said they had 2 remaining, but those were spoken for basically. Circuit Clerk's office, Amy said that there was nothing new to report. Nothing from the judges. And of course, nothing yet from EMA. We just got Seth on board. Nothing from the Health Department. Stacy Stewart from Probation reported that a community drug awareness presentation by Jermaine Galloway is scheduled for April 9th at the Dixon Theater. She would appreciate some of us being able to attend if we could. The sheriff's office solved a substantial burglary on the west side of the county over on Mount Hill Road. They recovered most of the stuff within a day or two of the situation actually happening. There are 2 or 3 other reports there that are very interesting reading. And again, they were able to arrest several convicted felons. Mr. Boonstra reported that Mr. O'Brien is going to be leaving the office that he had taken position in and going to Carroll County. Jenna Reedman is expected to take or to start as Assistant State's Attorney early April pending bar results. The information on the quarterly update and collection on unpaid fines is there in the report. Report on abandoned and nuisance property was omitted. And my fault. I was in a rush, I guess, and bypassed poor Jeremy. We didn't get an update on it, but we're still got actions going. So I had nothing for unfinished business, nothing new business, no executive session, and the meeting was adjourned at 10:40 a.m. That's
Questions
all
or-
I have, unless you're interested in the reports, and they are available in the packet. I forgot, Mr. Hudson, they didn't have a meeting for Northern Illinois Criminal Justice, Northwest Illinois. And that's about all I have.
Questions or comments for Mike? Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Go to Mr. Wilson for just facilities and maintenance.
We met Tuesday, had a good meeting. Couple highlights is, we're still working on the drawings for the front of this building currently and, putting out a bid for the wall between the 911 center and our parking lot in the maintenance department. That's going to go out and we'll have bid results in a few weeks on that. And then, we're continually working on the county garage. We're going to keep moving forward with drawings and what have you on the county garage. But other than that, that's all I have to report.
All right. Yes.
So I had the opportunity last month to spend time with Eric and took me through that. If you haven't had a chance to do that, boy, I really encourage all board members to go through there. I was really impressed with the operations and as I'm going through, I'm thinking, what the heck did the guys do before? You know, it's just, which, you know, out of a pickup truck, I suppose. But, you know, I really want to compliment you, Tom, and Eric and for the job that, you know, it's really impressive.
It sure is. Nobody's been down there here. We need to get down there.
It's amazing to go out into the basement, or what was the basement, the range area, some of the booking area. And to think that that was the sheriff's department at one time. I haven't been upstairs since the doors have been closed, but it's amazing. They did a good job. And they're proud of it, and they have a right to be.
Have they started with the dismantling the jail cells yet, or? are
Yeah, we've taken down, just on time that free time and when we're in between things, Eric's working on getting the guys up there to dismantle some block walls and what have you. So we've got some dumpsters out of there, but clearing the space and making a wide open space takes up more time than it does to do the whole thing. But no, it's coming along real well. Doing great.
Just the metal on that building.
Yeah.
Can
How many-
scrap that. Get
What do you
some-
say, 50,000 pounds or how many?
Well, 50 tons.
50
of
tons, yeah.
Steel is what they're estimating.
It's amazing.
100,000 pounds. And then they wonder if the floor is going to hold the cars or not. It's like, well, there's only 7 cars that weigh 7,000 pounds, or 6,000 pounds. So,
Any questions or comments for Tom? Thanks, Tom. We'll go to finance, Mr. Sheeling.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Finance Committee met this morning. This quarterly financial report, so it's in your packet. Just highlights on that is Reed reported that as far as expenses go, this particular month, we're running a little bit hot, and a lot of that is just simply timing issues. On the revenue side, the sales tax numbers continue to remain strong. It's amazing how strong those numbers are. And also on the state income tax in regards to local use tax and PPRT, the volatility, had a little bit of discussion in regards to the volatility at PPRT, which is nothing new. That's the way that has always been. But that side of it is when you look at the actual income numbers that we receive from state income tax, that remains running strong. The pieces, PPRT and the local use, part of that, aren't as strong. But that's, the state told us that was the way it's going to be, and that's the way it's been tracking. So then, so that was a financial piece. We did have a very good discussion in regards to the local officials' salary, where we're at in regards to that. The committee asked the focus group, for lack of a better term, to continue to look at that. If we and to get to have a deeper dive over time, and we'll have a recommendation. What we're looking at as maybe a stopgap measure, at the very least, would be at this point in time looking at a $3,000 increase for those elected officials, or the CPI, whichever is less. And but as we continue to talk, that recommendation may change. So we'll see. Circle back next month. Other than that, I don't have anything else, Mr. Chairman.
Anybody got any comments or questions? Thanks, Jim. The sheriff's report is in the packet for your viewing. Jeremy, you got anything you want to share with us?
Update that I've given all the committees. Again, and within the recent weeks, we have submitted 2 grant applications for the new highway facility, one being through the build grant through the U.S. Department of Transportation for $7.1 million. The other one being through Congressman LaHood's office for community project funding. That is for $4 million, both for the same project, but just different capacities and what we could apply for. Chances of getting those are unknown, but we should know mid year on both of those opportunities what the direction we will be able to go with those. Another grant opportunity we're applying for is for a generator project across the street. I know this has been a project in the past and has a little bit of heartburn, but the Senator Duckworth's office has opened their congressionally directed spending portal. And we thought this was a good opportunity to try to apply for some money for a different project other than the highway department. So that's what I have.
All them grants are done and out, or you're still waiting on the one, right?
The Senator Duckworth congressionally directed funding will be out within probably the next week.
And the build is around June to build?
Build, we should know around June, and according to Congressman LaHood's DC office, they're expecting to have notices earlier this year, as in years past for their community project funding. So I don't have a timeline for that, but I would assume maybe before November. So we shall find out.
I would think they're gonna get that out as soon as possible. Yeah. Any questions for Jeremy? We'll segue right into the county highway project as our unfinished business. And anything else you want to share on that, or that's basically what we're?
Yeah, no, I mean, we have design moving forward, as Mr. Wilson has said. We'll continue to do that, and make sure that we're fully prepared to bid that out when the time comes. And you know, we're again excited to continue to move forward with it.
I think we're gonna work on the closing hopefully this next month on the property. All right. Okay. Anything else you want to share, anybody, with this? We're just waiting on bids or the grants and go from there. So.
Just a quick question, because we talked about part of our car savings was that the highway department would prep the site. Is Dave still planning on doing that site prep ourselves, or we're bringing somebody?
I think that's to be seen yet or whatever. We don't know how much we're gonna have to move. I think there's gonna be too much to move for them to do it. It's gonna be a lot easier to bring a contractor and bid it out. Sure. Get it moved.
Okay.
I don't want to tie them guys up for a month if they need to do what they normally do. So whatever's cost effective and whatever will determine that. So I should let you answer that. You're
No,
more.
go ahead.
Oh,
Great work.
thank you. All right. Best compliment you ever give me. All right. Yeah, I know. I could. Any more questions or comments about the new highway project? What's it called now? The Wilson Building or Wilson, Project Wilson or something? I think we got code name on it. So, all right, I have, we'll move on. No new business. We got some appointments. Reappointment of William Hogan, the Ohio Fire Protection District trustee. I need a motion to approve that. Mr. Kitson moves, Mr. Friel seconds it. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I got two raffle reports, one from Green River Saddle Club and the other, the Last Alarm, the Queen of Hearts raffle report. I need a motion to put them on file with the county. Mr. Wilson moves. Mr. Friel seconds it. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There's a per diem report for the county approval. February meetings for April payout. That's for informational only. I have no request for an executive session today. And let's move on to the March 19th County Board agenda items. All right, we got the normal call to order. We'll move on down to board chair announcements. Alice is going to have a ZBA plaque and presentation. Alice, you want to share us on what you're doing there?
I was under the impression that you were going to be speaking.
Oh, great. All right.
I gave that impression.
I have a plaque ready for presentation. I'll coordinate with you. on
Okay.
How to proceed.
All right. And we invited all past.
Yes, everyone that is still with us, which I think came out to about 16 members total.
And the chair of that was on for 50 years.
Approximately, I came out to 40 years, so.
Bruce took a break in there.
He had a couple of little breaks,
Yeah.
so I pieced it all
He had to
together.
regroup a few times.
I came up with 40 years. He thinks more like 50s.
Sometimes it probably feels like 50 and it was only 40. I know that feeling.
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
Nancy gave me a letter from UCCI in regards to the county legislative reception on April 14th, and we wanted to put that on as an announcement as well.
The reason I wanted to put that on there is the letter will go out to all county board members in our district with an invitation from Lee, a
Yep.
personal invitation. And if people want to come down and have an appointment with him earlier in the day, they're welcome to. But if not, please come with the board. So
Sure.
I will be sending that out this week to all the other county boards, but
All right.
Becky suggested we put it on there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like it.
And back to the plaque presentation, we will be serving refreshments from 5:30 to 6, so please join us.
You piqued my interest now.
So Bob, do you want that invitation added there then underneath the board chair announcements?
Yeah, I think so. Is that where you want?
And I'm so sorry, what was it again? An invitation?
It's the UCCI legislative reception invitation.
Correct.
Thank
And
you.
that happened right after finance, Nancy. That's why it's not in.
Okay,
Good.
thank you, yes.
All right. We go back here to approval of board amendments, no Joseph Meyer. Resolutions, zoning and planning, we have two petitions. That's the one you're talking about there earlier, Alice.
Yes, that would be the one for building codes.
All right. Okay. And the other one is held over, we hold them, okay. Administrator monthly update, I don't know if we need that or not. Do you think we do, or keep it on there? No. Public comments, county organizations. We'll go down to unfinished business. We got the petition, 26-PC-84, ADU Title 10 Amendment. What is that, Alice? That
So
we-
that is an ordinance for accessory dwelling units for the Ag 1, R1, and R2 districts.
That's what we held over last month.
Correct.
Right. So new business. We got the resolution for any energy storage moratorium. Meadow Solar decommissioning financial surety. We'll be voting on that. Will we have anything before the meeting that we can see what that is, or we're just voting that we do?
So what I would be proposing as part of that resolution, and they do have a representative present on Zoom at this time, that prior to the issuance of the building permit, that they would have to post the estimated cost of decommissioning for the project by surety bond. There would be an administrative fee of $55 per megawatt on an annual basis for the life of the project for administering the surety bond. Any financial institution chosen by the financial assurance by way of letter of credit or surety bond shall be a U.S. domestic bank as defined by 31 CFR 515.320 and be approved by the Lee County Financial Director. And lastly, that the project shall have provide 90 days notice of termination of the existing surety bond and any change in principal ownership of the project.
We all good with that? That's what it is. All right. Move on. We have the William Hogan resolution reappointment resolution, executive session, approval of county officer reports, quarterly treasury reports, of course, the roll call and monthly revenue reports, claims paid and vacation, payroll paid. Approval of the board member mileage and per diem, adjournment, need a motion to approve the county board budget for March 19th. Mr. Kitson moves, Mr. Frill seconds.
I'm sorry, Bob, can I ask another question?
You bet.
Under K there, that county organization presentations, is there going to be 4-H kids in the kitchen presentation?
I thought so.
Yes,
Yep,
okay.
sorry. I
Nope,
went
that's
right
right.
over it.
They're bringing their kitchen and they're going to do a presentation or? They cooking for us too? You having dinner? That's right, from Alice. Thank you.
All right. Any discussion? We got a first and second. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carried. I need a motion to adjourn. Mr. Wilson moves. Mr. Frill seconds. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.